Despite the fact that our Gurujis were really powerful, they never let their power get to their head and they remained humble and down to earth. And this, my friends, is a perfect example of humility with empowerment. So today we will be talking about Guru Gobind Singh Ji and how he remained humble despite being so powerful. The first story we're going to talk about today will be about Guruji and the Panch Pyare. Guru Gobind Singh Ji invited many thousands of Sikhs to Anandapur Sahib on 13th April 1699 on the day that is now known to us as Vaisakhi. On this day, a huge crowd gathered, and after Asa Di Var, Guruji joined the congregation. He showed a sword to his people and he said thunderously, "I need a head. Is there a Sikh who is ready to present his head to his Guruji?" The Sangat was shocked at such an astonishing demand for a human head by the Guruji, and they stared at him in disbelief. Guruji repeated his request in the same booming voice and once again was met with a silence. At the third call, a man called Daya Singh stepped forward and he followed Guruji into his tent. When Guruji came out of the tent, his sword was stained with blood, and yet again he asked for another volunteer. Guruji's call was answered by Bhai Dharamdas, who followed Guruji into the tent, and Guruji emerged again. This process was repeated, and Bhai Himmat Rai, Bhai Mokham Chand and Bhai Sahib Chand offered themselves to the Guruji. Guruji then emerged out of the tent, walking hand in hand with the Panch Pyare, who were all dressed just like Guruji with their banas. Guruji then got an iron bowl and poured water and sugar into the bowl. Guruji and the Panch Pyare then sat around the bowl and stirred the water in the bowl with a double-edged sword. While stirring, Guruji recited the 5 banis, Japji Sahib, Jap Sahib, Svayas, Chope and the Ananda Sahib. After this, Guruji said to the Sangat, "This is Amrit. The Khalsa will be created with this Amrit, and the Khalsa will be the army of the Vaheguru. The Khalsa will destroy all tyranny." The Amrit was then given to the Panch Pyare, and by taking the Amrit, the Khalsa was created. Guruji was then given Amrit by the Panch Pyare and also made a Khalsa. In doing so, Guru Gobind Rai became Guru Gobind Singh Ji. The fact that Guru Gobind Singh Ji was given Amrit by the Panch Pyare shows that he treated himself as an equal to his people and did not consider himself greater than them in any way. This, brothers and sisters, shows us Guruji being humble, and this is the perfect example of humility with empowerment. Another example of humility with empowerment would be our third Guru, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji. Before he even became a Guru, he embraced Sikhism at the age of 61 years old. In 1635, upon meeting Guru Angad Dev Ji, Bhai Sahib was so touched by Guruji's message that he became a devout Sikh. He would rise early in the morning and bring water from the Bees River for Guruji's bath. He would walk a distance of 10 kilometers at Amrit Vela, which is really dark and really cold in India. Despite the season, he would every morning do so without fail just for his Guruji's bath. He would also wash Guruji's clothes and fetch wood from the jungle for Guru Kalangar. Imagine this, brothers and sisters, an old man of 61 years old doing this hard menial labor just for Guruji. He was so dedicated to Seva and Guruji that he completely extinguished his pride and was totally lost in his commitment for Guruji. Another example will be after Guruji received his Guru Gadi from Guru Angad Dev Ji, and one of Guru Angad Dev Ji's sons, Datu, was jealous of Guru Amar Das Ji that he went to Govindwal to confront him. Upon seeing Guru Amar Das Ji seated on a throne surrounded by his followers, he said, "You were a mere labourer of the house until yesterday. How dare you style yourself as a master?" He then proceeded to kick Guruji, throwing him off his throne. Guru Amar Das Ji, in his utter humility, started caressing Datu's foot, saying, "I'm old, my bones are hard, you may have been hurt." Now, after listening to all these teachings from our Gurujis themselves, I hope we will all be able to take up this challenge and stay humble despite being in positions of powers. Will you be up to this challenge?